Red cabbage pH indicator. Hi, my name's Devanshi. Today I will show you a red cabbage pH indicator science project by following the scientific method. The purpose of this experiment is to see how cabbage juice reacts with other substances. For example, I think when cabbage juice is added to vinegar, it will turn the color orange. Scientists use the pH scale to describe the concentration of hydrogen protons in a solution. A pH of 7 means the solution is neutral. It is neither basic or acidic. A pH less than 7 means the solution is acidic, while a pH greater than 7 means the solution is basic. The lower the pH, the more acidic a solution is. Now let's get started. Let's start with the materials. You're going to need red cabbage, bowls, spoons, vinegar, water, milk, talcum powder, baking soda, all-purpose flour, and detergent. To make the scientific liquid, you're going to take a red cabbage and chop it into small pieces. Then place it in a saucepan and cover with 250 ml of water. Simmer it for about 10 to 15 minutes and turn off the heat. Let it sit for about 30 minutes to cool down. Pour the cabbage water through a strainer into a jar. The liquid is ready. The dark purple liquid in the jar is the pH indicator liquid. Now let's add the first ingredient and test it. My first ingredient was vinegar. When I mixed vinegar and the cabbage water, the liquid turned the color pink. White distilled vinegar, the one I used, has a pH of around 2.5 to 4, which means the vinegar is an acidic solution. My second product I added to was water. Water in cabbage water doesn't really change color. When you add water and cabbage water, it's the same as just cabbage water. Because water has a low pH scale, it is neither acidic nor alkaline. Water's pH scale is at 7, which makes it a neutral liquid. Let's add milk and cabbage water. The water turns a lavender color. This is because milk already has a white color. The pH of milk is 6 to 7, which makes sense because we don't want to burn ourselves when drinking milk. Let's try talcum powder and cabbage water. When mixed together, they result in a green and blue color. Talcum powder has a pH of 9 to 9.5, so it is a mildly basic. This means that if we put this powder on our skin, we won't burn. Baking soda is used in volcano lava. So what do you think will happen when it's mixed with cabbage juice? The color I get is a bubbly green. Baking soda is chemical based, with a pH value of 9 to 9.5 on the pH scale, which means it's a chemical based, again, not acidic. When you mix laundry powder with cabbage juice, watch what happens. The liquid turns into a green, half solid, half liquid substance. The pH level of laundry powder is 10.6, which means it's chemical, not acidic. All-purpose flour is used for baking. Let's find out the pH of it by mixing it with cabbage water. The result is a slimy lavender mixture. The pH of flour usually varies on taste, but mine has a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Last but not least, our last experiment is adding baking powder with cabbage water. Baking powder is also used to make cakes. The result is a liquidy green. The pH is 9, which is between neutral and chemical. How does this work? Red cabbage contains a chemical called anthocyanin that changes color depending on the acidity of its environment. In an acidic environment, it is reddish pink. In a neutral environment, it is purple. And in a basic or alkaline environment, it turns bluish green and even yellow. The chemical structure of anthocyanins determines the color of the anthocyanin. If something in the environment influences the structure and coordination, the color of the molecule may change. And an important environmental factor that impacts the color of anthocyanins is the acidity, expressed in pH value. Some anthocyanins may lose their color completely. If the pH value changes drastically, others simply change in color. Red cabbages just change in color. The slideshow. I hope you enjoyed the slideshow, learned something new, and are willing to try this experiment at home. Have fun!